Nissan to get low-cost electric minicar based on €20,000 Renault Twingo. Content. Renault Group will build a full electric minicar for Nissan based on the next-generation Twingo. Nissan's version of the Twingo will appear from 2026, Renault said March 31st, and will be designed by Nissan. Renault did not provide any other details. Traditional automakers are accelerating their plans for affordable battery electric minicars as Chinese automakers such as BYD with the Seagull and Leapmotor with the T03 enter the segment. The Twingo is expected to sell for less than €20,000. Renault said it has cut the cost of materials for the Twingo by 40% compared with the Renault 5, a larger car built on the Ampere small platform, which will be scaled down for the Twingo. The Twingo will have just 750 parts, making it easier and cheaper to assemble, and will use low-cost lithium iron phosphate (LFP) batteries. The Nissan EV will have 80% of its parts in common with the Twingo, Renault Group CFO Duncan Minto told analysts and journalists on a conference call. When your customers are shopping for a used vehicle, they're often looking for a car, truck, or SUV that's not only affordable, but also reliable, and a certified pre-owned vehicle is an attractive option. The next-generation Twingo will be built in Novo Mesto, Slovenia, and was developed by Renault's Ampere EV business unit with help from engineers in China, as Renault seeks to reduce time to market across its range as part of the LEAP 100 program. The goal is to get a car from concept freeze to start of production in 100 weeks or less, to compete with new entrants from China where such short development times have become the norm. The Twingo will come close to that deadline. It was first announced in autumn 2023 and is expected to be launched by the start of 2026. A version for Dacia will also appear in the following years, priced below €18,000, Renault Group CEO Luca De Meo said in February. The Nissan version was announced March 31st as part of a revision to the Renault-Nissan alliance, including an agreement to reduce required cross-shareholdings to 10% from the current 15% and the sale of Nissan's India business to Renault. Renault also said on March 31st that it is releasing Nissan from an agreement to invest up to €600 million in its Ampere EV unit, which was originally planned as a separately listed company. The timetable for the Nissan version of the Twingo meshes with Nissan's goal of cutting development times under new CEO Ivan Espinosa. Speaking with reporters last week, Espinosa said he regrets not accelerating production development in the past and reiterated Nissan's plans to shorten the time it takes for a car to reach production from 52 months to as little as 30 months, according to a report from Bloomberg. The alliance is still alive and kicking in terms of doing things together that generate value for both sides, Minto said. The Nissan variant of the Twingo will help optimize utilization at the Novo Mesto factory, Renault said. A plan for Volkswagen to share development costs for the new Twingo failed to materialize. VW is building a low-cost electric minicar based on its ID Every One concept at its Auto Europa factory in Portugal. Production will start in 2027. Minto said there were no other partners planned for the moment, but we're always open to discuss contract manufacturing or sharing of technologies where it generates value. Nissan does not sell a minicar in Europe. It has had a partnership with Renault on the micro small car, including building the latest version on the same production line as the Renault Clio in Flins, France. That car was discontinued in 2023. Ampere will develop the next Micra, which will appear this year as a full electric vehicle on the same platform as the Renault 5 and will be built in France by Renault. Title: 2025 Ram Heavy Duty, redefining the monster truck with a new diesel.